Hey, what's up everybody, Dumbspars for the win here. Alright, this episode we're going to keep traveling onwards towards the... Well, first we're going to battle all the trainers on this route, and then we're going to head over to Hajome City. And this here is a cook who has all three of the elemental monkeys. So, this shouldn't be too hard of a battle, just side beam. Actually, you know what? I might want to synchronize. Because we have a new attack called Synchronize. Hiapu, that's the water. So let's test out Synchronize again. And it wasn't affected, what? Okay then. That's interesting. Alright, Yanapu. Oh, it only affects Pokemon of the same type. That's what it is. Let's just air cutter the grass monkey and then we're good. That was pretty easy. And let's go in here. What do you have to say? Hello there, I am but a humble maid, the master here who is magnanimous in more ways than one, searching for gourmet ingredients. Sniff, 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 snort. I smell a most gourmet smell wafting from your bag. Would you show me the source of that delicious smell? And then you can give her a berry, which I think we're actually going to give away our Yachi berry, because we're probably never going to use it. Wow, a magnifique smell. In fact, that seems to be none other than the fabled Yachi berry. Would you give it to me for $20? Well, actually no, not for that. I will not sell you my rare Yachi berry for only $20. And let's throw up a repel that is non-existent. Oh, there we have a super repel. So let's just throw that up and oh, hello miss, how are you today? There's something inside this big bag. What do you think it could be? I am guessing Pokeballs. Or a Pokeball that holds a Muna inside of it. Let's try Synchronize on the Muna since we're the same type. And wow, that did nothing. And it put us to sleep. That is very unfortunate. Let's try Air Cutter then. Once we finally wake up. Oh, wait. Well, it's not that strong. Yeah, that did absolutely nothing. And we're still asleep. That is just great. Speaking of sleeping, I'm kind of tired, actually. Well, granted, I did wake up at about 6:30 this morning. And we are still asleep. That is just... Why would you even waste a Moonlight on, like, 5 HP? It's like pointless. We're just gonna air cutter and take it out because air cutter is beast. Yes, I say that so amazingly. Air cutter is beast. not beast, but beast. And let's just run over here. What item is this? This is a revive. Awesome. And today we are going to be starting my new run, actually, everyone. As I told you, I'm going to be working with Clefable 919 and Team Z-Star. And you'll finally get to find out what my next run is going to be. And, well, you know it's Pokemon Crystal, too. But, well, it's fun. If any of you watch Clef's or Z's videos, you already know. So, but if you don't, be expecting that. This will be fun. I gotta say, this is probably going to be a very fun game. And this here is a breakdancer with a spin and a turn. It's my turn with a turn and a spin. It's your turn. And he says that in a musically thing. Yes, a musically thing. And we have had problems with Psybeam and Darumakas in the past, so let's Air Cutter and Darumaka. And it takes it out. That is just great. Now I finally feel good that I can take out a Darumaka in one hit. Okay, let's just air cutter. And... oh! Oh, it's just facades. Air cutter again should take it out. Why are you running so slowly? And I am sorry, everybody. I am still using my mouse. I'm so sorry. And let's just run over here. And here is an old man. Hello, old man. Oh, trainer, let me show you true art. Okay, old man. Oh, he is a painter. Hello, Mr. Painter, and he has Eddie. Awesome. Let's see what Synchronize does against it. And our Shinpora is actually pretty weak. That's not good. Oh, great. And it's going to Tailwind, but we're about 9 levels higher, so I'm taking it that we're not... oh, he is. Okay. Yeah. We're still going to Psybeam, and looks like we win. No. Psybeam. And it's going to... or we're both the same speed now. Okay, that is awesome. But his next Pokemon will probably... actually, you know what? Oh, he only has one Pokemon. That is just excellent. Now, what do you have to say? Pokemon and Performers both have sweet moves. Awesome. Even the street performance add to Raymond's charm. It's a fantastic ability to be able to put a smile on someone's face, and I didn't read what else she said, so... oh, your Pokemon's moves. I asked you to show me them. Okay, good sir. That should be fun. And he has a Haliga, which we've seen these things before. The evolved form of... Futsudi. Futsudi. Yes. I'm so sorry, everybody. I still use my... yes. That's the evolved form of Futsudi. It's very bulky. I'm gonna keep Eddie in because we can take it out pretty easy since we have special attacks. And alright, the other one goes down too. Alright, you have certainly shown me blah blah blah. Yes. Now, what do you have to say, sir? Echo, my melody, fight my Pokemon! Okay. And as you all remember, the old guitarists used to just have an electric guitar, and they're all like totally metal, dude. But these ones, they're just really focused on people with an acoustic guitar and the hippie hair and everything. Yep. And this guy is actually kind of scares me. I'm not gonna lie. I just hope I take both. Yep, took both of them out. That is awesome. And that's guitarist George or whatever. And he's going to give us an electric guitar for our fashion case or whatever. So that is excellent. Oh, and here's Charon and Kamitsuri over here. Wow, you're straight to the point. Okay, I'll get in contact. Beep. Beep. It's me, Lower the Drawbridge. There's trainers here who want to challenge you. Yeah, thanks. Now watch. This is cool. I like this. We're gonna lower the bridge. And this bridge is interesting because there aren't grassy spots on it, obviously, because it's a bridge, but you can encounter wild Pokemon on it. I'll show you that. I've got a TV stint, so I'll be heading back now. The gym leader in the next town's a bit of an old-timer, but just do your best. Okay. I'm a trainer. Getting stronger and winning is how I can prove I'm right, even to the champion. Okay. And we're gonna run on this bridge here, and hello. You know you can sometimes see the shadows of bird Pokemon on the bridge? Sometimes their feathers fall below, and sometimes while gathering them, I accidentally bump into Pokemon. Yes. That's what I'm talking about. If you look over here, everyone, you see a little dot over here. That could either be an item or a Pokemon. It is an item. This is a beautiful wing. It does absolutely nothing and sells for nothing. Well, it sells very cheaply. So, up, I hear another one. Where could it be? Where is it? Oh, it's over here. Okay. And now, Instant Wing. This is interesting. These items that we find actually give you EVs for when you use them. They only give you one EV, and that Instant Wing. Oh, here we go. This is the battle. As we've seen before, Kawaru. This is where you'll find them. I'm not going to catch one because we've already got our flyer in Eddie, but yeah, this is where you'll find them. And we've already found another item. Or Pokemon, depending on. Here it is. And it's another Instant Wing. That one will raise speed EVs. So, that's definitely useful. The drawbridge raises and lowers every time a ship passes through. Of course, Mr. Yakin decides the way the ships move, meaning he effectively controls the bridge raising and lowering. Mr. Yakin is the gym leader of this next city, Hadome City. And here's another one. A Strength Wing. That's obvious. It ups your attack. Let's just run over here. When you say Hadome, I think of the freezer storage. And Charles. Yeah. Charles is a special person in Hadome City that we'll meet soon. What do you think of the town's famous drawbridge? It's also known as Charizard Bridge from its beautiful figure. Awesome. And we'll run over here. And here's Charon and... Question mark. You the trainers Kamatsury was talking about? I'm Yakin, gym leader of this here town. Guess I gotta welcome ya. Any rate, thanks to lowering the bridge, some plasma grunts we'd caught fled into town. What a pain. Well, I'm thankful you let the bridge down for us, but that's unrelated, isn't it? No worries, son. It was important to that you came here. Sure, it meant let Team Plasma into town, but so be it. I was just thinking to myself, but you ought to search out Plasma too. You're real go-getter trainers, ain't you? And he'll say, alright, once you find Team Plasma, come challenge me at the gym. Lots of give and take. Stand. He didn't have to tell us so, but we'll search for Team Plasma. They're a tedious lot to beat again and again, but at least it makes us stronger, I suppose. Gee, I'll go on ahead. Alright, the rest of this episode, we're just gonna be exploring the town a little bit, and inside here is interesting. I think this is the house. I've been working by the freezers all the livelong day. The freezer storage is down in the southmost part of town. Is this you? Marvelous trainer, I'll give you some good advice, even if a Pokemon has its... No, you are not the right person. Somewhere around here there is a person that is interesting. You there, do you have the Pokemon you got from the professor? Whatever stage of evolution it's in, if it's attached enough to you, I can teach it a special move. Shall I teach it a combination move? Yes. And he'll teach you your starter. Well, I've got one, which is Utachimaru, which is the water starter, so he'll teach us Water Oath. So, it's actually a pretty good move. If you read here, it attacks with a pillar of water. If you combine it with fire, it powers up and a rainbow appears in the sky. So, effectively, it makes a stronger attack. But I think we're going to get rid of Fury Cutter, actually. Fury Cutter is... yeah, we're going to get rid of Fury Cutter. Because I like the Oath moves. They're pretty good. But anyways, that's all the time we have for this episode, everyone. Next episode, we'll just explore more of the city and hopefully get into the freezer storage. So, yeah, I'll see you all next time.